Good morning. Hello, and how are you? Good morning this morning. It's going to be a great day today. I can just tell because I'm going to make it a great day. Sometimes we have to make it a great day. And when we feel less than, that we aren't going to be able to do it on our own, sometimes we got to say, Lord, help me with me. Hey, I'll be right back and we'll keep discussing this topic. Come on in, join me. Hey there, I'm back. I sure hope you're joining me this morning. If you're with me this morning, drop me a good morning. Drop me a hello. Send me a little wave. But I'm so glad that you decided to join me for nine this morning. Hey, I'm Pastor Carzadean, and it's our time now. Listen, sometimes, hey, you may have prayed for someone else to get some help, or they that thing that they needed. You're always saying, Lord, please help my mama, help my grandmother. And you might start to begin to think about some things that they need and how they're going to get them. Lord, help my neighbors. Oh God, this family is in such dire need. But sometimes, hey, we got to slow down and think about how we're going to get some help. So many times we're thinking about what it is we need to get done, how we're going to get done, and sometimes we come up short. Yes, we do. Our own selves, we come up short. Sometimes when we're thinking about the other person, the other people, sometimes you might say, Lord, have mercy on that person. This topic can go a whole lot of different ways this morning. But this morning, we want to talk about, Lord, help me with me. Help me with me this morning. Good morning, people out there. Listen, if you're here, go ahead and share this with somebody and let them come and get these few minutes in with us. But Lord, help me with me. Sometimes we've got to help ourselves. But listen, when we come to that point where we aren't able to do it, we've got to ask the Lord to help us with oh my goodness, help ourselves. Psalms 46 and 5, I'm going to share that with you this morning. It goes like this: God is within her. She will not fail. God will help her at break of day. Well, while we're thinking about that, hey, we come up short. I've got to keep saying that. Sometimes we're so pressed to get things done. There's so much going through our heads. There's so much on our minds that we can't focus on the things that need to be focused on. And sometimes our focus might be a little off. We might not be able to get this done or that done because we're trying to do too many things at a time. We've got to put the brakes on and say, Lord, can you help me with me while I'm trying to help somebody else, while I'm traveling up and down the road, trying to make sure this is done for them, that is done for them, while I'm running to and fro to their home or their house. And hey, there's nothing wrong with sharing, with helping, with being, hey, basically a servant to others. But hey, the servant has to have some strength. Because sometimes the servant hits a brick wall. The servant runs out of gas. And when the servant can't help themselves anymore, I'm going to make myself that servant this morning. When we can't help ourselves anymore, hey, we've got to do this thing right here. Say, Lord, help me with me. Please, Lord. Sometimes we start saying things or talking about things, and we're not even sure what we're talking about. You better stop and say, Lord, help me with me. When that confusion starts to come in your thoughts, when you're not sure where you are, what's going on, Lord, help me with me. Lord, help me to be right. Help me to get it straight. But even though we're thinking about and talking about how we need to ask for help, we need to think about this. So many times, you ever think to yourself, when you see somebody in a certain situation, or you see them act in a certain way even, you say, Lord, have mercy. When you see people who seem to be going through, Or maybe they're just acting out. Not just children, but grown up folks, adults. You might see them acting in a way that you're saying, that's not very becoming. Lord have mercy. That doesn't look good. That's making, why are they acting like that? Something may come out of their mouth and it's not the right thing or it's not the right way. And you're going, Lord have mercy. But you know, when we're doing that, we need to say, Lord, help me with me. Because God needs to help us even with our thoughts about the others. Oh, I bet I mashed a few toes, probably my own this morning. You know, as we're thinking about what others are doing, how others are making it, we always have to make sure that we put ourselves in check first. And that's really what this conversation is about this morning. Putting ourselves in check first. Let's get us together. Get you straight before you try to get somebody else straight. You know, many of us are always trying to tell somebody something, tell somebody off, make sure they're doing this, make sure. But hey, Lord, help me with me. Make sure you got yourself straight. How are you going to give directions and you don't know the way? I'm going to let that fester for just a moment. How can you give direction when you don't know the way? You know, you've got to have the direction straight. You've got to know where you're headed before you can lead somebody else, because you'll mess around and lead someone to the wrong place. You ever heard that saying, the blind leading the blind? That means you can't really see where you're going, and you're taking somebody who can't see where they're going, where you're going, so you're going to end up somewhere that you all don't even know where you are. Lord, help me to help me. So always think about this thing right here. Or we should always. I can't tell you what to do this morning, but I can. Listen, we should think about the fact that others have some of the same issues as we do. But let's flip that. We have some of the same issues as others do. Don't be so quick to look beyond your own faults. Though God does look beyond our fault and see our needs, we've got to look at ourselves. Oh, the man in the mirror. Take a look for real. Look on the inside of you. What's really there? What really needs some fixing up? Oh my goodness, some changing. Before we can look at others and make such statements as, Lord, have mercy on them, we need to be saying, Lord, help me with me. In other words, Lord, have mercy on me. Wow. Hey, I'm going to take a moment and say some good mornings to you if I can. Good morning. I see my pastor, Pastor Paul. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Good morning, brother and sister Carter. I am so blessed that you are joining in and sharing with us this morning. Good morning, my sister Marquel. Good morning. It's such a blessing to see you this morning. And there's my niece, Leslie Cooper, wherever she is in this land. Good morning, my Leslie. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Sister Swinton. Good to see you this morning. And I hope I'm not missing anybody. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Courtney. Good morning, beautiful. Oh, there's one of my favorite students. Oh, I started something this morning, y'all. There's one of my favorite students, my Candace. That was my student ever since she was in 4th grade. She's now a well grown adult. Amen. We bless God for you, Candace. We love you so much. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's been a long time since she's been my student, but she's still my girl. But listen, I've got to get ready to go. That's my 9 for 9 with a little overtime. Listen, we'll be on Breaking the Word with Rhema tonight. Join us at 6:30 p.m. We'll be there. Elder will be teaching. Oh, my goodness. If you want to learn how to study, then you'll join us. You got to come on in. He won't be preaching, but he'll be teaching, and we'll be learning. But hey, it's been good to see you guys. It's been good, but I want you to remember, Pastor, you remember this? Lord, help me with me, because we need some help. Amen. We got to make sure we've got the help we need before we try to make sure everybody else has the help they need. But y'all know what? Y'all see my season, right? I'm getting ready to start this day and ask the Lord to help me with me. I'm going to help myself. Ah, this one is a good one, y'all. And have myself a cup of my. Join me. Positivity. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.